Hey everyone, today I'm trying to create some order around here. This area here still has toys from when Gunner was little. So I'm thinking if I could clear this out, then I could get this bag of records that Gunner bought and put them in there, make a little space. So this is the before. I'm checking out the records that Gunner selected at the bins. Let's see what his taste in music is. As seen on TV, 72 hits. Okay, The Animals. Another compilation of old music. Peter, Paul, and Mary. The Age of Aquarius, The Fifth Dimension. All right, cool. The Wild Angels soundtrack. Belafonte. Interesting. Oh my God, Scott Joplin. Very interesting. I have played a lot of Joplin on the piano. Ooh, Handel's Messiah. Very interesting. Very unusual choice for a teenager, I would say. He's got his mother's taste in music. It's cool because he likes the same stuff that I like for the most part. Except now and then he plays this horrible music. But I think all teenagers do that. I'm sorting out all these cars. It's taking forever. They're Gunners, right? So I'm going to just sort out all the ones that are obviously garbage, and then I'll have to run it by him and see which ones he's okay with getting rid of. But we're definitely going to get rid of some of them. So this has whittled it down, and then I guess I'll run it by Gunner, and we'll figure out what to do with the rest. No, I put Gunner's sports equipment on top of the rest of the cars, and I guess that's going to go there. It's a little bit neater. No more box here. I hope the rabbits don't eat the records. And then over here, well, I can get rid of this. What's that? Is that like a drum pad? I didn't even know we had this. Oh yes, because I paid $3,600 for drum lessons once, and he did about 4 of them and abandoned. Don't ask me to pay for activities for him. I'm waiting until he's ready to actually stick with something. Crap, I just had this customer on Marketplace who wants some glasses, finally. But I had sent offers on them on Poshmark, and you know, often Marketplace people don't show up, so I didn't want to cancel the offers, you know, for a promise that she's going to show up tomorrow. So I said to her, well, I could put them on Whatnot and you could buy them right now and do local pickup. But it's going to cost more because of the tax and the charge for the site. But I can send you my invite link and you get $15 credit. So that should cancel it out. So we're like, okay, great. So I arrange the auction. She shows up. She finds local pickup. And then it turns out she can't apply the $15 coupon because it's local pickup. So I was like, okay, we did all this for nothing. But at this point, I think she's a serious buyer anyway. So I might just take down the listing from Poshmark. That she better show up tomorrow. If you want to see my progress on the living room, this is it. I mean, I just made a different kind of mess, basically. Once again, it's getting dark by the time I leave the house. I have to go run a few errands. I go pick something up for Aaron. I got a Poshmark order. I gotta go to the dollar store. Yeah. Hi. Hello. These are my favorite agendas because they're so small and you see the whole month on one page. And it's for 2 years. And last year I missed, or 2 years ago, I missed getting one at the dollar store. And I ended up paying like $15 for it on Amazon. Plus it has a plastic cover. Now, where are the envelopes? I couldn't finish my taxes because I ran out of envelopes. Yes, I need this too. Oh, look, they're so pretty. I kind of need a new agenda, or a notebook. I can't resist. And Gunnar wants a little tiny notebook too. I was looking for one that's not too girly. I think he might be okay with flamingos. This is what I'm here for. I want to spoil Gunner with some hot chocolate. Yes, this is the stuff. I want to get Irish cream and candy cane. And how about like dark chocolate? They don't have that. I want to make these stocking stuffers for Gunner, but I have a feeling we're not going to be able to resist and we're going to dip into them pretty soon, like today. I'm on a mission to get a rolling machine and some tobacco for Errands since he can't really get out. J'ai besoin d'une petite machine à rouler, s'il vous plaît. Now I'm at the convenience store, otherwise known as the Dep, to get the tobacco, and look at the price of the chocolate. It's cheaper than at the grocery or the pharmacy. I'm gonna get 2 for Errands. That's it. I got the wrong rolling machine. I was supposed to get this one, and I got this one, and I didn't notice, but the one I got is just a little bit bigger. But how would I know that? Now I gotta go all the way back downtown to get the right one. It's kind of annoying, but I'm looking at it like, hey, I'm getting all this exercise. Ooh, almost 6,000 steps today. Aha! I got it.
Yeah. You got the right size now.
I got the right size now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, my pedometer is congratulating me because I did so many steps today. It thinks I'm on a fitness kick. And when I came in the building, I went to check the mail. I got a letter and it said from the rental board. I almost had a fucking heart attack. It was addressed to you.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that was my reaction. I was like, oh my God, now what? Because I'm always afraid that like there's something going on, like if something's wrong with the payment, that they're not going to say it and then they're just going to apply for eviction like they would do.
Yeah.
You know, so like in the back of my mind, I'm always like, oh my God, I hope I didn't screw something up or, you know, write the check wrong or whatever. It's just for the rent increase.
Oh, okay, good. That's
Thank
a
God.
relief. Thanks for the rolling machine.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm going to meet somebody at the Metro at midnight to sell them some Starbucks cups on Marketplace. But what's really funny is that, you know, I was trying to tell her like what to look for, you know, when you're looking for me in the street, how to identify me. And I told her, j'ai un gros chapeau multicolore. I got a big colorful hat. And I send her the picture of me wearing Melody's hat right here. And she was laughing at it. But I got the Starbucks cup. She's going to show up. And you can't miss me with that hat. So it's good. The hat continues to spread joy. Cross-posting the Marketplace, that was a good move. I've been getting lots of traffic on there. Like a lot of messages and quite a few sales. So even though it's been absolute shit on Poshmark. Wait, I didn't even tell you about that, did I? It's been horrible. A lot less than usual. Look, I'll just put the metrics here. You can see for yourself. You can see this is the previous month is a Ziggy line. And this month is the green things. And it's bad. And I was like, what happened? Poshmark hates me. Why? What did I do? A few days ago, somebody bought those pants right there. So I had them up as a 28. And you could see the tag in there said 32. But before mailing them out, I messaged her and I was like, you know, those pants are 32. Hey, I'm sorry, I wrote 28 because they fit more like a 28, which is, it's true. But it's a 32. And she's like, no, I didn't notice. Could you cancel, please? I canceled the order. And I think that might be what sent me into the toilet. Oh my God, awesome. I just sold a pair of APC jeans. Oh my God, so happy. $75. Good sale. Now I just gotta wait here to do my sketchy Marketplace meetup. I'm not worried about the customer. She seems like a nice girl. But there's a lot of crackheads in this metro. Oh my God. Heard some really crazy stories. One time Gunner's friend Brahmin, he saw one of these guys. The guy was lying on his back with his pants pulled down and his legs up in the air, literally with his ass out. And apparently he was looking for his crack. He had hidden it, you know where. He was like trying to dig it back out again. It was absolutely crazy. That's the danger of hiding it in your ass. When you run out, you're gonna be looking in your ass instead of the carpet. Oh, it's remarkably empty of crackheads tonight. Oh, damn, look, the escalator's not working. That's typical. That's really not my bag. You know, standing here, I feel like I'm about to launch into a ski slope or something for some reason. I'm still alive. I did my sketchy marketplace deal and I'm still here. She was a nice lady. My place is now decluttered of 2 freaking Starbucks cups. I'm happy to see them go. When I started doing marketplace, my brother especially was very worried. He was like, oh, you could get robbed, something bad could happen. But you gotta think like a crackhead. If you're gonna go rob somebody, you're not gonna meet up with somebody who's got Starbucks cups. You're gonna meet up with somebody who has an iPhone. You're gonna wanna meet up with somebody that you know they've got something valuable. I mean, really, are you gonna take the risk with somebody who doesn't have anything? No, you're not. So the risk when you're selling like low value stuff, as far as I can tell, it's very low. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I don't really deliver though. I wouldn't like maybe go into someone's house to deliver, although I just did that the other day. I wasn't worried about it. I just sent my son the address so he knows where I am, so if I don't come back, the police will know where to look for me, you know? I'm really not that worried. I think that I'm one of those people that, okay, in a way, like I trust nobody, but at the same time, I'm not super paranoid about people. I would assume that most people are good people. And if they're bad, I'll get the vibes. I'll know. Man, I've had people like that on Marketplace before. And I picked up their vibes before I ever met them. I probably didn't even meet them. One time I met someone that I was kind of like, eh. But, you know, when I see their picture and I look in their eyes, I could see into their soul. I haven't been wrong yet. So I'm not worried about it. Okay, I'm going to put the CLR to the test. It's kind of awkward because you have to mix it and it's like a small amount. And I'm afraid to touch it. I've got gloves. But so far, it seems to be, look at that. It is removing this, because if I don't find something like CLR to help me out, it's just way too much work. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Erin, it's working. Wow, look how clean it's getting. It is working. Oh, you guys know the story of the tub. Like, I could clean it and like in a week it looks pretty bad again. And I just got fed up finally. I was like, there's gotta be a better way. Enter the CLR. Just kidding. No, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just gonna clean the bathtub with it. The bathtub is very screwed up, so it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. What happened to the bathtub was all the enamel came off, and of course we couldn't get the landlord to fix it, so Erin hired somebody, but the only person he could hire was his friend Dawn, who happened to be a crackhead. See, the bathtub was peeling, so we needed to get the old paint off and then repaint it. So what we did was we told Dawn that we thought we saw some crack under the paint, and he did a really great job peeling it, but then he wasn't very motivated to repaint it. And as a matter of fact, after we paid him to do the first half of the job, we never saw him again. All right, I want to go to bed. What time is it, Gunnar? Nobody knows what time it is.
2.
It's 2? Oh my God. Okay, I definitely want to go to bed. But first, I just want to show you quickly how the living room looks. So this is the area that I cleared out. I think it looks a lot better. I got rid of the box that was there, so that whole area there is open now. I think we're going to leave the water bottle so the rabbits don't sneak in that corner. And then this here, it's a bit reorganized. I think it looks not bad, and I think I'm making some good progress, especially with selling all that stuff on Marketplace. The other room, it's like things are just getting picked off. The whole dresser was full, and it's like one at a time, these items are all flying out of my house. I'm trying to get rid of all the home goods because I have a lot and they haven't really been selling lately, but now they're leaving. And that's it. Double the hustle, double the bag. That's my motto for the day. Not that bag, you know, the bag of money, right? I was making a lot of crack jokes today. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.